there, lovelies. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad that you guys are here for another fun video. So today we're going to do kind of an update to some collections. I've got a couple more packages we're going to open up today that I got in the mail, 4 to be exact. So let's just jump into this, and I've got quite a few more packages actually I'm waiting for. There were some purchases that I had been putting off for a long time, and I finally decided to snag the items. So let's go ahead and open up the first item. Now this item, we'll do this one first because this is very, this is a kitschy purchase that not a lot of people are going to know about or even care about. But this is going to mean a lot to my sister and maybe a couple other people that recognize this show. So back when I was very young, I can't even think years wise, but when my sister and I would weekly go to the library, my mother would, drop us off at the library, and we would stay there for an hour or so, just perusing the racks, getting new items for the week. I mean, we were checking out books and, books on tape and VHS tapes all the time. And so one VHS tape in particular, my sister and I checked out a ridiculous amount. And I think that if our house wasn't renting this video, our friends the Prunnies were renting out this video. We were always renting out this video. And it was a, well, as I've recently discovered, because we could not remember the name of this to save our lives. And finally, my sister and my brother deduced and detected and figured it out. So it's called In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble Wobble Wazzy Woodle Woo. And it is a Seattle, Washington based, I don't know, musician slash actor, artist, who put together this little short 1 hour long TV special, I guess. And so apparently they must have shown it on like a PBS station or something over there. They put it onto, a video format, and then kind of put it out to PBS stations and got it to library access. And so this is a very rough copy of a VHS copy that was at a library. So it is not, of course, the version that I ever had, but it is the VHS rendition of In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble Wobble Wazzy Woodle Woo. So I saw that I could purchase this, and I thought, well, what the hell? For all the years that I spent renting out this VHS tape, we're gonna finally own a copy of this. So it looks like it was kindly rewound for me. That's very nice. I don't even have a working VHS player, or I think I do have a VHS, but it's not plugged in or like attached to any of the TVs in my house. So I'll have to do some hunting and see if I can find a VHS player that will play this. But I'm just really happy to be able to own and actually know what this was, because for years there's a song in this called I Can Be Anything, and so I remembered those lyrics and I would repeat them in my head all the time, and I felt like I was going crazy because I could not recollect what it belonged to. Like, I had snippety bits and pieces of the movie, but I couldn't remember all the details. And so every time I would try to Google it and figure out what it was, the only real lyrics I had were I Can Be Anything. And so like I would type that in, and oh my gosh, I'd get thousands of choices, but it was never what I was looking for. And so I got really distraught. I thought maybe I was just crazy and had made it up. And the other day, my sister tagged me because she had come to visit my family for a weekend, and she and my brother hardcore sleuthed for it. And when I say that, I mean my brother typed in 80s TV special with guy dancing in his room or something, and this popped up. So my sister found it online. There is a full version, so if you want to watch In Search of the Wow Wow Wibble Wobble Wazzy Woodle Woo, you can watch it. and laugh at me, because that has been stuck in my brain somewhere in the deep, dark recesses of my brain for 30 plus years. So now it's mine. I also have one other item coming in regards to this. So I may keep this information and tack it on with my next purchase that comes in the mail. I think it's supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So we'll see what I plan on doing. Maybe like I said, maybe I'll just tack the two together. But if this is separate, if I just compile all this together and shoot it out, you have that to look forward to. But let's get into my second item. So the second item is a book that I ordered through eBay, I think, through eBay. And this is another, I think because like I said, I haven't opened any of these, so I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's a Halloween inspired book that I've been looking forward to getting. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what's in here. Okay, yes, it is. So this is called the Halloween Program Source Book. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about it, except that I guess it was a very important collection for libraries, and it was kind of a, like it says, it's a source book. So it had different things for Halloween in general. So it says, The Celebrations Library, Volume 1. So Halloween Program Source Book. And it says the story of Halloween, including excerpts of stories and legends, strange happenings, poems, plays, activities, and recipes focusing on Halloween from the 18th century to the present, supplemented with a bibliography and indexes. So it's exactly what I was hoping it was going to be. And this was from, it looks like it's been crossed out, but Scott County Library in Gate City, Virginia. So this was their library copy, and it's in beautiful condition. I mean, for a library version, just some general wear and tear along the edges. But for $4 as an eBay purchase, I'm floored. I'm so excited about this, and I'm really looking forward to, like, look at this front page. How sweet is that? I have my other Halloween book, if you've not seen my video about this. But this is Vintage Halloween, which was a newly put together a newly put together book in 2019, I think is when this one came out. And I picked it up last year. So this is my Vintage Halloween book. So it's a bit bigger than this one is. But I think that they're going to be kind of similar. This one's got a lot of like historical photos and postcards and history and poems. Absolutely love this book so much. There was an option to buy it in like a box, its own little specific box, but it was like $20 more for that copy. And I'm kind of kicking myself. I wish I would have sprung a little bit more for the box, just because I think it would have been a nice keepsake. But I still love this book, and I'm really, really happy to have it in my collection. So this one is going to be a wonderful new addition. I cannot wait to look through it. So let me just kind of flip through here really quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love this. So, okay. It's a 2000s book. Is copyright 2000. For the Library of Congress. And then it's got different sections. So section 1 is an introduction. It talks about the story of Halloween. And then section 2 is stories and legends. So The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe is included. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is included. The Woodman and the Goblins. The King of the Cats. The Witchstone of Scrap Faggot Green. Scrap Faggot Green. What the heck is that? By Peter Haining. I've never heard of that before. I'm going to have to definitely look into that. But then it's got section 3, Strange Happenings, and the first one is the Salem Witch Trials, so excited. Section 4, Poems by Robert Burns, Oliver Wendell Holmes, Robert Louis Stevenson, Lewis Carroll. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then section 5 are some Halloween plays, if you'd like to put together some plays. And then section 6 is activities. So like pumpkin carving, how to make a Halloween lantern. Section 7 is recipes for your Halloween parties. And then section 8 is the index. So it gives author and title information. So it's got a preface, And then it's kind of got some acknowledgments, and then you've got your introduction page with a little haunted house on it. And it's all black and white in this book. It's unlike the Vintage Halloween where it's all like color photos, and that's okay with me because this is really more towards the deep-rooted history. So there's a lot more information than, you know, focusing on the colorful aspects of the holiday. So we're talking about Halloween and Guy Fawkes Day. Oh, Halloween bibliographies for different books that you could pick up, which I will definitely be looking into. And then it's got, oh, there's the black cat written out in its beautiful glory. Oh my gosh. So now we got to find the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. There she is. What a great picture. It doesn't have anything to do with Sleepy Hollow. It looks like it's fairies, but that's still pretty fabulous too. Yeah, found among the papers of the late Diedrich Knickerbocker. Oh my gosh, it's the whole Legend of Sleepy Hollow story because it's still going. And then there's the Woodman and the Goblins. Yep, so you got a bunch of stories. The Haunted Waxworks. That sounds amazing. The Coach of Death. Strange Happenings. Here we go. So Strange Happenings is where we start to talk about the Salem Witch Trials. So the very next page, we are introduced by Roderick Hunt. So here's our introduction to the Salem Witch Trials. Oh my gosh. So I am really, really looking forward to diving into this whole book. So we've got poems next, and then it gives you great little citations down at the bottom of the poem. Oh wow, this is wonderful. This is better than I was expecting because when I looked it up online, it was kind of one of those, you like these books, you might like this. And so there were quite a few of them that were actually in eBay. I of course bought the cheapest one that was in the best condition per, the statements from the sellers. But I'm very, very happy with this purchase, and it's exactly what I was looking for. Halloween program source book. Here's some more poems. Here's the from Ghoulies and Ghosties. Over here it says, from a Cornish litany, from Ghoulies and Ghosties and long-legged beasties and all things that go bump in the night, good Lord deliver us. And then there's Wailed a Ghost in a Graveyard at Kew by Myra Cohen Livingston. It says, wailed a ghost in a graveyard at Kew. Oh, my friends are so fleeting and few, for it's gravely apparent that if you're transparent, there is no one who knows if it's you. I love this. Wicked Witch's Kitchen. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin people. I am the pumpkin person of Point Place. I'm trying to get myself trademarked as the pumpkin lady of Point Place, the pumpkin pal of Point Place, something alliterative. Because now that I carry around my pumpkin purse all the time, I get stopped pretty much every single day for people going, oh my gosh, where did you get your purse from? Where did you get your purse from? Which is wonderful, but I guess I expected that. So it's kind of neat. So then you got your plays over here, and it's literally written out. So you have got the name of the play, and then you have the characters at the top of who you can play. Oh my gosh. See, this is the stuff from when I was a kid, and we would play make-believe with my neighbors down the street. We would do like American Girl plays or, read excerpts from like the Babysitter's Club or something like this. But I loved doing plays with my friends. The Haunted Cottage. That one has quite a few characters. So you'd really have to have either quite a few people playing along, or you'd have to play double duty on a couple of those. And then, let's see, we got the Halloween Ghost as a play. And then you've got activities. How cute is that? I really love this book, guys. This is everything I wanted it to be. So then it talks you through the proper carving techniques. Oh my gosh. And then a Halloween mobile. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, more Halloween costume ideas for a witch or a scarecrow or a devil or an angel. Bag costumes. I'm actually surprised that this came out in 2000. I feel like 2000 we, as a as a mass of people, were already trying to go online and find other items to wear, and weren't trying to be so man-made, hand-me-downy about Halloween. I feel like something changed when the new century came about, where people were trying to kind of be showboaty about their Halloween costumes. But this is great. They've got fortune-telling activities that you can do. Halloween superstitions. Let me give you one. So, if a candle flame suddenly turns blue, a ghost is near at hand. All right, one more. If you see a spider on Halloween, it's a departed spirit from your past that is watching you. Awesome. How to make a spider web. Still, this is part of the activities section. Yeah, this is incredible. And then you've got, at the very back, recipes. So then you've got different foods that you can make for a Halloween party. Oh my gosh. 10 fun food ideas for Halloween. How cute is that? She's so cute. Green veggie dip, edible spiders, edible witches' hats, roasted pumpkin seeds, pumpkin pies, harvest squares, flap jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkin eater cookies, beef stew, green pepper monsters, bobbing apple punch, Halloween applesauce. This is wonderful. This is so wonderful. And then you've got, like I said, at the end, the indexes, and then it kind of gives you some information about things that were pulled, author and title indexes, things like that. So I cannot wait to read through this book. I am thrilled about it. So, like I said, for a $4 book that I really didn't know a whole lot about, I just knew it was Halloween related, and I knew I would want to add it to my collection. So I'm very, very happy with this purchase. I will be giving that eBay seller a lovely review. Okay, so we still have 2 more items. So I'm going to open this one next. This is another book, I believe, that I ordered. That's another Halloween related book, because you can never have too many Halloween related books. I am consistently on the hunt for new Halloween related books. So if you come across something, definitely give me a shout so I can see what it is. Oh, this is cute. So this one is called Creating Your Vintage Halloween. The folklore, traditions, and some crafty makes. So this is kind of similar in look and feel of my vintage Halloween book. Of course, it's a vastly different size, but that's okay. I love this. This is so cute. And this one was strange. This is I think it's a UK original book. Yeah, it's from London, but it's Seco Books, so London or New York. But this version, I think, came from the UK. But I only paid a pittance of what I was seeing some sellers selling it for. Some people were selling it for like $60, $70. One person had this kind of collected into a pack of 4 books. So it was one with like 2 pumpkin carving books and then like 1 other random book. And that one was like, I think they were selling it for like $35. And I was like, I don't need any of those other books though. I really wanted just this book. So I found this one. I think I spent something like $10 or $12 on this copy of it. But this was again another situation where, like the Halloween program book, I didn't know what I was going to get. I just knew it was Halloween related, had some good reviews, and I wanted to get it. So, because I saw it on Amazon and I saw it on eBay. Typically when I buy something, I want to do a couple different deep dive searches to see what other people think about it. So on the back of the book it says, discover the joy of dressing up and indulging in community fun with all the family. Creating your vintage Halloween is packed full of little-known facts about the origins of Halloween, customs such as bobbing for apples and carving lanterns out of pumpkins, while the charming makes and vintage artworks featuring chubby, red-cloaked witches, sleekly silhouetted black cats, cute kittens, cheery goblins, and smiling specters will inspire you to have your own vintage-style Halloween celebration. So again, very similar to, so here is the front insert with a bunch of little witches taking flight. The next page, creating your vintage Halloween with this cute little black cat in a pumpkin. Oh, so this is a color book. I sound like a child. So this is a color illustration book. Oh my goodness. See, very similar to my vintage Halloween book. This is beautiful. So very, very similar. They've got an introduction way back when, talking about the history of witchcraft. Look at this excellent picture. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Then you're giving you histories. They're Irish legends, roaming spirits. Oh, you can make balloon ghosts. They give you kind of a, a make tutorial on making your own balloon ghosts. So it's very similar. Oh my god. Oh, there's even a little... This is so cute. It comes with a little insert so you can keep your place in your book. And I just lost my place because I was too excited pulling it out of there. But now we've got, oh, this is cute. Like a little cobweb tablecloth. Oh my gosh. This is fabulous. Front porch and yard decorations. Jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my gosh. Trick-or-treating for UNICEF. Trick-or-treat in general gives the origins of trick-or-treating. The photos are just stunning. I think that's my favorite part about this, are these old vintage photos that I have such an affinity for. I love them so much. Talking about candy history, pumpkin history, symbolism of Halloween. Look at this great witch costume. I want to be her for Halloween. She's beautiful. I love that costume. Symbols of... Oh. Look at the hair on this kid. Okay, we're gonna put the marker in here so we'll remember where this photo is, because that might be my new favorite. Oh my god. Talks about black cats, witches, witch costume. Here's a make your own witch. Oh, and then they even have a little picture of a little witchy over here. Oh my gosh. This is freaking wonderful. Ghosts, fairies, goblins, and elves. Harvest, divine superstitions, apples and their history, outdoor charms. Look at this terrific photo. I feel like a kid. I feel like I just had a birthday party and all of these things were given to me as presents. But I bought them myself, so. Oh, look at the cute, I love vintage Halloween postcards so much. And when I go to Salem, like, I find that you can find quite a few beautiful Halloween postcards there. You really can't find them in just a random, like, gift shop anywhere else. You really have to do some digging to find some good Halloween postcards. So she is absolutely precious. I love her, and that cute little cat. Oh, talking about paper decorations, costumes, and masks. This is just lovely. Lovely. I adore this book. Yay! Good. So again, it was the same situation. I had to look a little bit further than I thought I was going to for this one, because I knew I wanted it. I knew it was going to be special, but there were some pretty pricey options out there. So you kind of just had to do a bit more of a deep dive search and you'll find a good one at a good price. So definitely recommend both of those books so far. And then, so let's open up my fourth item. So this is a movie. I already know what it is. This came from the UK, and it is a movie that hasn't been released in the United States yet. And I tried months ago to tweet at the creator of the movie and to like Bloody Disgusting and a couple horror companies, just asking if anybody knew about when this movie was going to be released in the United States, because I have been not so patiently waiting for it at this point. So I decided to do an eBay run and see what I could find, and I found somebody selling it on eBay. So I'm gonna hope beyond hope, because the listing said that it was a universal, I think it's a Blu-ray. So it's a universal Blu-ray and it should play on all Blu-ray players. But you know how sometimes they have those codes on discs, and so they don't play in all countries. So I really hope that I did not get gypped, because like I said, it did say that it should play, but we'll see. Oh my god, I'm so excited to finally have a copy of this. So this, I think, played at, like, let's see, Midfest, Weird Fest, Buffalo Dreams Fantastic Films Festival in 2017 and 2018. So really, this has been shown at festival seasons over, I think, in the UK for a couple years. I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know why it hasn't come to the United States. But you know what? I got tired of waiting, so I bought it. So it is called Borley Rectory. And if you remember a couple months back when I was doing my 31 Days of Vlogtober, I had a book called The Ghost Hunters that was kind of a fictitious version of a real story. So it kind of details the story of Harry Price, who was one of the first real ghost hunters, who was kind of a skeptic, you know, and really used technology and equipment to try and debunk things, but really I think was trying to figure out kind of the origin, the science of haunted places. And so he was renowned for working at a building called Borley Rectory in the UK, which is also considered the most haunted house in the UK. It has since burned down. The real Borley Rectory does not exist anymore, unfortunately, because I feel like if it did today, this would be the location that every famed ghost hunter would want to go and visit. Like, I know people will still go and visit the grounds, because there are stories of a nun. I think she lost her, I think she's like a headless nun, or I can't remember the exact story. I have to refresh my memory. Hopefully watch this and get some better ideas. But I know there's stories about monks on the site too, because I think it was a rectory, so it used to house nuns, and I think before that it housed monks. So fascinating stuff. And pretty much any ghost hunting team that would go and try and visit Borley, they would have experiences. So I'm thrilled. So I will shout out this movie. I have not seen it yet, but I have been on such a kick trying to find a copy of it. I just hope, without, like, you know, hope without hope, that this is going to work in my Blu-ray player. So we'll see what happens, and I will hopefully maybe be giving you a review of Borley Rectory if I'm able to watch it. I have one more item coming in regards to Borley Rectory, so when that item comes, I know for sure that it will play, because it's kind of coming on a universal format. And I'm very excited for that to come. I was actually not aware that this was a thing until, again, gotta love eBay. They showed me that I could get kind of this in another form. I'll put it that way. But I'm very, very, very excited to dive into this, because I really hope that this is as incredible as I think it's going to be. Because if you watch the trailer, I will find the link to the like the actual trailer. I think a couple people have posted it, but I'll look for Ashley's uploaded version. So Ashley Carrion, I think is his name. Let me double check. Yeah, I think it's Carrion, Carrion. But I'm sorry, no, it's Ashley Thorpe, and then it's Carrion Films. Okay, so Ashley Thorpe is the creator, written and I think directed by him, and so it's kind of his love project. And Julian Sands is kind of the narrator for this, and it's filmed in such an incredible way. So that was another reason why I was like, I have to see this movie, because the trailer is stunning. I don't know if I've ever seen a trailer that made me want to see a movie as much as that trailer did. So like I said, I will find the link to the trailer. I will post that down below so that you can see it. But Julian Sands, I know he's been in a boatload of things. In my brain right now, I'm drawing a blank. But if you do a quick Google search, I'm sure you will see things that you recognize from him. But I'll read you the back of this just because you might be interested in it. So it says, when Daily Mirror journalist V.C. Wall calls upon the services of famed paranormal investigator Harry Price to investigate supernatural goings-on at a Victorian mansion in Essex, little does he realize that he will set into motion a story that will fascinate and confound the world. Borley Rectory is the true story of Price's investigation and the legends that came to haunt all those involved. Borley Rectory is an animated documentary. Okay, so that's what I want to focus on here, is that this trailer is showing like it's real people, you know, and they're acting, but then there's these fantastical animations. So kind of like in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, when you're hearing about the story of the three brothers and they have that beautiful animation that's kind of put in there. I feel like elements like that are kind of embedded into this story, and you have to see the trailer. Honestly, I just think it's stunning. So it says, the legends attached to the rectory and famed paranormal investigator Harry Price's subsequent investigations of them caught the public's imagination during the 1930s, in time becoming one of the world's most notorious ghost stories and influencing Shirley Jackson's The Haunting of Hill House, which went on to influence so many other things, and Richard Matheson's Hell House. So those two stories are directly created because of the story of Borley Rectory. And so I'm tickled. I'm so excited to watch this, and then watch the Blu-ray won't work. I will update this at the very end to let you know if I was successful in seeing this, so that if you do want to go and purchase a copy of this, I have seen it both on Amazon and on eBay. I purchased my copy through eBay, through, I think, Ashley directly. It was either this item that I purchased from him directly or the other item. But I am very, very excited to see this. I think it's like an hour and a couple odd minutes. It's not a very long movie either, but that's okay with me. I'm absolutely fine with that. So I'm very excited. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's kind of a quick thrown together video, but I just wanted you all to know that I'm thinking about you, and I hope you're doing well. And I've done a couple videos about unboxing the last couple days. I haven't uploaded any of them. I don't know why. They just didn't seem cohesive or like worth posting for one reason or another. So maybe I'll go through and I'll attach at the end of this also a couple of my other unboxings of different items. I purchased these amazing tarot card stickers. So they are just a small little size that you could put on like your laptop or something like that. But it's all the major arcana collection of cards, but then it's like a horror element to everyone. So this is the Judgment card with this witch on it and some zombies. My favorite card is Death. Let me find that one really quick because I want to show you that one. Although the Moon's pretty awesome too, with a werewolf. And then here's my favorite card. Here's Death. Of course it's the Headless Horseman. Of course it is. So I definitely recommend you picking up those two. These came from a company. I bought them on eBay as well. The company is called The Ghoulish Garb, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, The Ghoulish Garb. So definitely, if you see those guys selling the horror tarot card stickers, I recommend it very highly. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And I will just plan on seeing your lovely faces in my next video, hopefully with some extra items thrown in. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Everything is well on my end. I hope it's well on yours too. So I will see you soon. Bye. So just to quickly add on, I put the Blu-ray in my Blu-ray player and it's working. I'm so excited. And there are so many like bonus footages. Let me show you this really quick. So here is the title card, but I got it on bonuses right now. So they have all of these like bonus little features that you can watch after you watch the movie. I'm so excited. So, like I said, I will watch it. I will update you after I get to give you a proper update about it. So I'm so excited. I was like, please work, because you know, sometimes it says it will and sometimes it doesn't. So, I lucked out. It's working. I'm gonna watch this. I'll let you know how it is. Bye.
Borley Rectory, lying on the periphery of the tiny hamlet whose name it bears, was once christened by paranormal investigator Harry Price, the most haunted house in England. A wealth of people, including 5 successive rectors, their wives, their families, as well as a group of select paranormal investigators, all claim to have experienced paranormal activity within the house and its grounds. So much has been published about Borley Rectory that it seems almost inconceivable that anything new could possibly be unearthed. Surprisingly, this is not the case.
Well, hello, my lovely friends. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is March 17th today, and I got in the mail an item I have been waiting for. So this is the companion piece to the Blu-ray copy of a movie called Borley Rectory that I showed you the other day that I picked up. And so this is, like I said, an accompany piece because it is the, well, I'm just going to show you. It's this beauty right here. So this is the vinyl score soundtrack of the film Borley Rectory. So I now own a Blu-ray copy of this great movie, and now I also have this exquisite vinyl to listen to and absolutely adore. So this is, like I said, it's composed and performed by Mick Grierson, but it features the narration of Julian Sands, Jonathan Rigby, and Reese Shearsmith. So it's got excerpts from the movie that have been put on this vinyl. So here's the back. This is a limited edition, so I have now acquired number 44 out of 250 for my collection, which is pretty awesome. But the back of this is really, really beautiful. Very similar to the Blu-ray itself, but there are multiple pieces on here. So the theme at the beginning is probably the introduction of the film. And then there's pieces like the story of Borley Rectory. There is the Ghost Hunters, and then Borley Rectory, a retrospector mix, which will have the narration in them as well. So I'm very, very excited to see, hear, experience this. I did watch Borley Rectory, so I opened up the the Blu-ray, showed it to you, and instantly put it in my Blu-ray player. I did tape a little bit at the beginning so you can see that it was working, because a lot of people were asking me if the Blu-ray was conducive to our Blu-rays, because some of them are region specific. So since it was coming from the UK, I was very afraid that it wasn't going to play on my Blu-ray player, but it worked like a dream. And it is so incredible. I can't even... I was sitting here before I started filming this, and I was trying to think of a word or words that would describe how incredible this film is, and I don't have any. I don't know what the right word is. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. It is a horror movie in the sense that it is a suspenseful telling of this terrifying story of this most haunted house in the UK. But there are no like jump scares, there is no blood, there's no gore, there's nothing like that. And I really loved it. I love a good ghost story. That is what drew me and made me fall in love with horror. And so this was the perfect love story to the classic ghost film. And now I am so excited to go upstairs and listen to my vinyl copy now. So this, I'm sure, will be something that I rotate into my collection quite often. And I'm bummed because I'm looking at this vinyl and it's showing all of the accolades that it won, different film festivals that it's been to. So let me tell you, it's gone to the Celluloid Screams, which was Sheffield Horror Film Festival in 2017. So this was kind of like passed around in 2017 for the most part, 2017, 2018. So it went to the Buffalo Dreams Fantastic Film Festival. It went to the Dead of Night Film Festival. It went to the Chattanooga Film Festival, Texas Frightmare Weekend. So there, it was in the United States. I never heard about it. But then I don't go to a whole lot of like film festivals, which is a shame because I'd love to, but Toledo doesn't have a whole lot of options. But then there was the Telluride Horror Show, which I know is in Colorado because I have a friend that goes to Telluride all the time. It was at Grimfest, the Night of Horrors, Festival of Fantastic Films, and Night Visions, which is in Helsinki, Finland. So it definitely made the rounds. And it did win at Buffalo Dreams and also won Best Documentary at Midwest Weird Fest. So lots of accolades. Very, very, very deserved. And I just want to give another plug for this film because it is just absolutely exquisite. From beginning to end, it's atmospheric, it's moody, it's creepy. I love it. I don't have enough good things to say about it. So please go search out this film and make a copy of it your own. If you can find the Blu-ray copy of Borley Rectory, it, I'm sure, will work in your player if you're in the United States because it works in mine. And I'm just really excited about it. And hope you guys are all well. And I'll talk to you in my next video.